I have done the math. Health, ability haste, duration, damage and armor. And then we are getting Bunny, Tibbers, Radiant. I have it on a notepad thing in Alt tab. And Blaster. Blaster's DPS is basically the same DPS as the rest of the thing. Getting through the rest of the build. Getting through the later waves is going to be hard. I don't know if it's even going to be possible. The thing I most need to evolve... Things I most need to evolve are Blaster, because it has a ton of damage. There's Blaster. I'll go ahead and take the weapon, I guess. And get the stats later. And Radiant Field. Everything else is really nice to evolve, but it's not the most important thing in the world. These are all of the highest... Damn, I really want to pick that, but I can't. These are all of the highest, once evolved, and once I have all my stats, these are the highest DPS weapons in the game. Period. Blaster alone is still basically double the DPS of everything else. I have not calculated in with AD and with my passive and stuff, because there's no way I could do that. I'm just going to reroll the run. Because my passive's variable, who knows what what's it called? What augments I'm gonna get, but they all affect everything equally, except for Train. Train gets slightly better than a couple other things because of reasons. And the plus health minus movement speed also becomes a decent choice because of Radiant. But other than those... Dang, I was 1 health off killing that guy. Other than those augments, it's basically... Everything basically affects everything equally, so there's no real point in bringing in AD and augments and stuff. Like, I'd like to know which augments are the best, but that's not what I was worried about. Augments are even more random, and I won't always even get 3. Because sometimes the game will just put it in an impossible place. But Blaster, before damage, before ability haste, has 780 DPS. That is double second place. Almost. Not quite. It's and that's before we factor in ability haste and damage. With ability haste, reducing it by about 1/3, or reducing the cooldown by about 1/3, so increasing the DPS by about 1/3, it's probably double second place. And second place is... Oh no, it's about the same as Tibbers. Tibbers is also 780 DPS after evolution, before counting ability haste and damage, but after counting duration increases. So, and I did the static sword is still the best wave clear in the game. So I don't know if this new build is gonna be possible, but because the damage from it can overlap. But the Gatling guns actually have higher single target DPS than static sword. And Radiant Field also has higher DPS than Radiant Sword, but not as good wave clearing properties. Because Static Sword has like 8 different, has 7 different AoEs that all overlap and can all individually damage the same target, while Radiant Field can only hurt one enemy once. Static Sword can hurt one enemy like 7 times. Radiant Field can only hit it once, but it hits it for more damage. Especially because I'm on someone with higher bonus starting health, base health. It is inside. I'm just gonna leave that for now. Against a single target, Static Sword is 133 damage per second before counting an ability haste and plus damage. Same logic applying, or same restrictions applying to what we count for DPS for bunny guns. It's 290. So over double single target damage. I'll get this. It's kind of plus damage. It's plus experience, which is really good. I need to get outside before this elite kills me. Never mind, I guess we're going back inside and doing the this. Big. Heck yeah, it spawned while it was still big. Tibbers is actually crazy DPS as well. Almost matching, or just about being equal to, what's it called? Blaster? Before taking ability haste into account. And damage, ability haste and damage. But after taking duration into account. Taking duration into account, it is actually 6 DPS better than Blaster. Single target. And he's AoE. So, Evolved Tibbers is actually crazy. Plus the fact that Blaster can stun enemies and make them take bonus damage makes it possibly good enough. I'm still missing Tibbers. wave clear. Hopefully the combination of really high DPS from Radiant Field and slightly higher single target DPS than Static Sword from Bunny Guns will be enough to carry me through the waves that require a ton of wave clear. But I don't know if that will be the case. I'm going to reroll for Tibbers. No Tibbers. Sad days. And this guy is still alive through all of that. Crazy. So I hope this new build will be able to get me through the waves to Aatrox. It does not have experience in it, which is going to make it significantly annoying to evolve everything I need. Tipper's evolution is not really required. It does make him have 160 more DPS, not counting before we count in or take into effect into count his the cooldown and duration of him, which reduces it a bit. Dealing with bombs is very annoying. Without a hopefully this is Car. Big shield. I'd even take fire. Cooldown's not that good. Nice. Please don't spawn on top of me, bomb. What did I just say? There's still 8,000 bombs out there. Because I can reasonably get to... I should have actually looked how much DPS the evolution of this gives me versus everything else. I did not think to do that. I really want to kill these guys before I do the Yumi quest. The next... oh no, that's the elite. Ouch. Maxing out Tibbers is by far the biggest DPS increase that is not an evolution. Like, it's not even close. Like, everything else has a DPS increase of maybe a couple hundred for maxing it out. Balls in... okay. Maxing out Tibbers has takes him up to the same DPS as an evolved weapon. Okay, that'll let me do the quest, hopefully. I only have 6 seconds to get it up there. Nice. This is more damage on 2 of my weapons. I do not have movement speed to 80, so I will take it. I do have... This is the second highest... or no. The... Tibbers is the second highest. But it is the second most important evolution. The first being Blaster. Because Blaster literally doubles in damage. After evolution. Tibbers gets hardly any increase in DPS after evolution. It's like a couple percentage points. No. It's like, I'm pretty sure it's at most double digit points from evolving. This gets a ton of utility from evolving, which makes it really good for it to be evolved, but it's not, like, mandatory damage-wise. It gets more DPS, more of an increase in DPS than Tibbers does from evolving. But Blaster's evolution is really where all of its damage comes from. So its evolution is by far the most important out of any individual evolution in here, in this build. Simply because without it, damage is not there. Tibbers evolution. Hopefully I will be able to kill these mini-bosses and elite in time. This mini-boss singular, apparently. I'll take max health, that increases the damage of my main weapon and the damage of Radiant Field. I should have waited to ult until after it shows a direction. Not having experience is highly annoying. And I'm going to have to get used to wrangling the bunny guns to hit what I want them to hit. Looks like I'm not getting those cards. Oh, did they both drop their cards? No, just one. So I guess I managed to kill one right at the last possible second. I do not have Blaster evolved, so this is gonna... I don't know if I'm gonna be able to kill this. Maybe I will, because I do have Tibbers evolved, and that's basically the same DPS. But also I could have it and Tibbers evolved for 1400, 1500 pre-AD DPS. I'm one-shotting the Mantas with my Radiant. That's crazy. Tibbers decided to go on a journey over there instead of target things that matter, so hopefully he will target things that matter. And increased duration increases the duration of my E, and indirectly my ult. So that gives me more damage reduction. Hitters, please. Thank you. I'm gonna pick up this card. And hope it's Blaster, it's not Blaster. Is Tibbers out? Yes. I really hope he puts his pillar in the bottom. Which he did. So I can go evolve Blaster after the pillar. You know what, I'm gonna hit one more time. On purpose one more time. Tibbers, please! Why are you just standing still, Tibbers? Why were you just standing still? Please have AI! Tibbers, we could have done it if you weren't stupid! If Tibbers just had a single line of code dedicated to him. Just one. We could have done it. But the game said, nah, Tibbers doesn't have AI. They turned him off. If I'd had Evolved Blaster, that wouldn't have mattered so much. Because I could be doing Tibbers DPS without relying on Tibbers having a brain. Radiant Field. Armor. Damage. It's red, so I can't even use my single weapon I have against it, so I have to... The only way I can damage the elite is with cannons, which attack completely random enemies and take a while to land. So that's going to be really fun. I need duration. Something else. There's Tibbers. Duration and Bunny Gun are the two things I'm missing. Tibbers is targeting him, so I will go ahead and do this. I wonder if this is a Hecarim skin or a Rel's horse skin. Because I could see it being either. This is the worst one because it takes the longest amount of time. Well, no, not the worst one. The worst one is a race to the finish or a marathon that takes you places where you really should not ever go. Nice. Let's clear the horde a little bit before I go to the next box. I'm gonna ult over the wall. I feel like the deal X% more damage to far or close enemies is multiplicative. I do not know that for a fact, but I'm pretty sure it's multiplicative with AD, rather than just additive, like if all the AD augments are. Swarmed by Mantas, I can definitely do that one. Maybe not while there's a red elite going on, but... Whoops. I thought I'd pressed E, but I'm done. Hello, person in chat. I am going to take a couple seconds to see who you are. Hello, Icebox. I cannot read your chat while I'm in-game. But I have a... I doubt you've seen me at all during the rest of this grind. But I went on the wiki, looked at all the numbers on all the weapons, and found which ones have the highest DPS without upgrades, because Aatrox just is not doable without, as goldless, upgradeless man that I am, without optimizing the heck out of everything, because the amount of damage that you do is just not enough. It's not... Without a good Yumi augment that gives a bunch of damage, you cannot break the pillar that lets you go to fight the second phase of Aatrox. I probably should have taken armor instead of duration, but oh well. So, I went through all the weapons, calculated all their DPSs, and Bunny Guns, Tibbers, Radiant Field, which one haven't I said? And Blaster are all highest DPS. Surprisingly to me, Tibbers is about the same DPS as Blaster. I knew that Blaster would be the most DPS, but it's before counting in ability haste and damage. It actually loses in DPS to Tibbers by 6. So that's crazy to me. Come on. So we're just re-rolling to get that specific build. Last run, not last run, because I saw the end of last run, but within the last few runs, I have made it to Aatrox, and then Tibbers just, his AI turned off or something, and I did not have evolved Blaster, so it was not doing highest DPS in the game. So I was relying on Tibbers to do damage, and I didn't get my weapons. So he left. I don't need to talk to him anymore. Ooh, double damage and crit. Okay. That guy didn't... They really wanted that guy to not live. Tibbers. health. Duration. How the heck did it not die to all that? Dang. I am missing bunny guns. With how fast he died, I think I can make it up to the, I think I can at least transfer up there. I don't think I can complete the quest. I don't think I can even start the quest before it spawns. It spawns at 2:15? Yeah. Big shield's fine. Tibbers, can you please attack it? Thank you. Don't just stand still. Let's go get the Yumi quest. Destroy the bases. I think I want to start with these ones down here. Or at least this one. And head around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, yeah. Multiplicative damage. Yes, please. This isn't the best place to circle around, but better than over there. That's all my stats. I'm still missing bunny guns. I'm going to leave that health pick up there in case I need it next time I get around, and also so that I can continue doing highish damage to these guys. Is he targeted on the elite? I think he's targeted on the elite. He was not. Run. Cool. Give me movement speed, thank you. Fire? I'd take car as well. Fire! Heck yeah. Yes, please. There's another one up there. There we go. Got all my weapons. Radiant Field is really important to evolve to be able to deal with waves of enemies, the big waves at the end. But Blaster is the most important thing to evolve because it has... How did all these stay here? Because without it, its DPS is not the worst on the team. But it's still not great. Hopefully he's targeting one of the bosses, or the elite. He's targeting one of the bosses, good. Elite down, one of the two mini-bosses down, three of the mini-bosses down. Or two of the mini-bosses down. I'm going to go ahead and pick these up. Nice. More health means more survivability, but also more damage on my basic weapon and my... Do I want to upgrade Tibbers to be higher DPS, or do I want to get this closer to evolution? I think I want it closer to evolution right now. Ability haste. So I can E without worrying about having to need it later, because I can just immediately E again. I'd normally have a little bit of cooldown between them, but duration exists. Here's the bombs. This time Blaster is already high enough level to shoot them down. Please don't spawn on top of me, bombs. Let's go ahead and heal before I have slow reaction times. Ouch. Velvet Trowel spawned out here, so that's nice. I probably shouldn't do it with a seahorse around, though. Because if it stay in a circle, he would absolutely punt me out of that circle. And I'm still getting used to using bunny guns. So I'm not great at keeping them on target right now. Okay. It's the elite down. Tibbers. Can I have a level in any of the things that I'm one away from evolving, please? Thank you, that's the best one. Okay. Tibbers is not on it, so it's not going to die on that headbutt. But I do have my ult in 5, 3, 2, 1. I do have a damage augment. This is one of the worst places to be on the map. I don't want to be down here. Welcome to the stream. No water. Hey, welcome back. I did math and found a new build. It's significantly harder to get through some of the waves. But Bunny Gun Evolved actually does more damage, single target, than Static Sword. But Static Sword's overlapping circles makes it significant, and the fact that it can go out into a wave and hit people inside a wave rather than having to be near me, makes it significantly better at dealing with waves. But single target, Bunny Gun does almost double the damage of Static Sword. Tibbers, when evolved, does, before counting in AD and percent damage increases, does 786 DPS, which is almost the same as Evolved Blaster, which is 780, not counting crit chance, or AD or ability based. Counting crit chance, I think Blaster's, because I only have 5% base crit chance, I think Blaster is 816 DPS or something like that, because crits are double damage and in this mode, and I have a 5% chance of critting, so it's basically a 5% increase in damage. Whoops, I should have taken duration. Bunny Guns. And even unevolved, Tibbers does quite a bit of damage. I don't remember the math on unevolved Tibbers. Yeah, hopefully. Hopefully I will, yeah. I already grinded earlier today for, well, it was a 4.5 hour stream. I got angry at the RNG at one point and went to play Arena, which has even more RNG in it, but at least there's more skill expression in that game. Not that I'm very skilled at League, but still. The stun from Evolved Bunny Gun makes it pretty good at dealing with waves, and Radiant Field does a lot more damage than I thought it did. It does 577 DPS or something like that, with the health upgrades, because it does damage based on your max health. So it's pretty good. The explosions also help with clearing waves, so getting it evolved is the second most important evolution in terms of non-evolved to evolved damage. Evolving Radiant Field is the second most important evolution. And you were right. You were right about the double damage bug being a overlapping hitboxes. It's not straightforward. It's literally not straightforward. But I can't show it off right now because there's too many enemies. Maybe next game, if I don't beat this one, I can try to show it off, where it's kind of like this angle to the enemies on my left. It's not quite that angle, but something around there, where her Briar's weapon will just hit 2 hitboxes at once and deal double damage, and each individual hit can crit, so you can do up to quadruple damage if you crit both hits and if you hit double damage bug and crit both hits. It's not consistent at all. Once you have an enemy in it and you can walk in a straight line from them, it's super consistent. But the problem is getting an enemy into that spot while trying to survive makes it really hard to actually be useful. It's nice. It's a nice little extra damage on top of your normal damage occasionally, but it's not like game-changing. And I have not tested, because it's really hard to test, if double damage bug applies to her evolved weapons. I imagine it does. I don't know if it would apply double the bleed, because it's definitely 2 individual hits, because a single hit crit on double damage bug deals triple damage. Tibbers did not target it, gosh dang it. So, sad days that I can't go get that Uni quest early, just because this guy's still alive, and he makes it impossible to do Uni quests. Most Uni quests. Well, I think I'm gonna die. Nope. Magic. Just a couple seconds. Please, Tippers AoE, thank you. Okay. What? I still had the seahorse targeting me indicator for a couple seconds after it died. This game mode disappears in 8 days, so I only have 8 days to complete this. I'm gonna reroll for the weapons I want, but I'm only gonna use 1 reroll per level, so that I can save. I can hopefully reroll things I don't want if I need to. Big shield. It's not the best. Tibbers is not targeting the elite. Let's see if I can change that. At the very least, he's hitting it. I don't know if he's targeting it. He's not targeting it. He's targeting the normal enemies. But the amount of damage he does make it so I can At least take tight loops. Yeah, I don't think... Since I'm not being allowed to... Or having a opening where I don't have a boss after me, I don't think I can... go after the Uniquest. Maybe if it were Yarn, but I have no way to guarantee that. I still need 2 of my weapons. I still need my... Well, Tibbers is the best weapon, but I still need my best wave clear and my best single target. So this build is a lot harder to get 2 Aatrox with, but especially considering I can't get experience passive. I have to use all of my passives for combat stats, because the evolution on Bunny Gun is actually pretty important. It's not as important for... Or it's not as important as Radiant Field or... What's it called? Blaster? Dang it. I wanted to get out of that. But it is still pretty important to get so I can have... Woo! Actually decent... Or so I can have that little bit of extra sauce, I don't know what to call it, needed to get through waves like that. Because the stun, making enemies stop having hitboxes, is really nice. I'm still not used to having Bunny Gun, so wrangling it to target what I want is still being learned. And I only did the math to get the new build after the... during the break between streams. Or the stream earlier today and the stream now. So I don't have good muscle memory for that yet. Client, are you going to take 7 years to load or what? Hello? Finally. But yeah, hopefully I make it. I feel like I will. Because I feel like it's just a matter of time. And I got to... the first game I tried this build, I got to Aatrox. And I was 1 pillar away from facing the pillar before the second phase. And Tibbers just turned off. He spawned and then never attacked anything for his entire duration. So and I hadn't had evolved Blaster yet. I don't know why I can't remember the word Blaster today. So he was my only... Or he was over half my DPS at that point. He would have been a slightly less than half because if I had had evolution of Blaster. But I didn't, so I couldn't kill the pillar in time, and Aatrox got angry and just started slamming swords down at the speed of sound. Reading field. So if I get to Aatrox with evolved Tibbers, evolved Radiant Field, and evolved Blaster, I'm pretty sure I could take him. Especially if I actually have good augments. Or even just a good augment. And I was stupid and accidentally unlocked Experienced Fighter instead of, or I misremembered which quest line got me what augment, and got Experienced Fighter, which isn't a bad augment, but I'd rather not have it in the pool. Or instead of Emotional Support Pet, which would make Tibbers absurd if I had it. And the Emotional Support Pet quest line is bugged. I think I might have to do it in hard or something. So that's definitely not happening, because I have to win a game as a character that's not... Well, if only the first... After learning that I had to do it in hard mode, I just went ahead and took a break. I finished streaming at that point. But I never finish a thought, apparently. If I can do the second part, which is win a game as a Lowy, after evolving her main weapon, in easy, and only have to do the first part in hard, I think it's possible. Because I have to survive 5 minutes as Jinx, and I feel like that's something I could do on either Warehouse or Outskirts, because their early games are pretty decently easy. Ouch. This is not my preferred one, but I'll take it. I still need Tibbers. And Experienced Fighter isn't that bad. The plus damage isn't horrible. I put that a little too close to him, apparently. But I'd definitely rather have the plus 50% damage minus 30 ability haste augment that I just got compared to it, and I'd rather have a lot of augments compared to that augment. It's not bad. It's just not as useful as other augments, and doesn't do as much damage as the good ones. It's definitely better than a lot of the actively bad augments, so it does increase my not bad augment selection decently. It just doesn't increase my good augment selection, if that makes sense. I'm really bad at communicating my thoughts. Fire? Yes. Nice. And with Bunny Gun, and wow, that died fast. I might even head over to the. Yeah, I'm gonna head in the direction of. I don't know if I'm gonna do the Death Quest with how fast that died. With Bunny Gun and Tibbers in the mix now as actually DPS important weapons. I don't know if you were there, but I was trying crit for a little bit and decided that I've since decided that's not good. Darkness, cool. Let's get around these bosses if I can. Ooh, thank you, Misfortune, for actually shooting in a direction that matters. I decided that crit's not worth it. It's a decent DPS increase on 2 weapons that matter, It's not enough of a DPS increase on those weapons for it to be good. I have not actually tried it with this build, but the same less weapons can crit than when I was trying crit. So, big doubt it's good. Sorry about all my coughing. I think I explained this last time you were here, but my mom and I have really sensitive throats, where if something starts making us cough... Dang it, I didn't want to pick that up yet. We will cough for long after the disturbance has disappeared, just because our throats, like, have a memory of it or something. I don't know how to explain it. They remember that something was tickling them, so they think, oh hey, I need to cough some more. It's weird. Genetics are strange. Human bodies are weird. I say that like I'm not a human. I should have saved my E. There's a boon down there, but I can't get down there right now. Nice. Sadly, that wasn't an evolution, but... Are you guys okay? Please, nice. Car right before bombs, let's go. Just let me actually get to that Yumi quest. I also have two things I really want evolved and ready for evolution. I can drive into one more before I have to start caring about... Tibbers, please, please. Dang it. Well... Okay. I could have used car more efficiently to get down here better. But oh well. Don't headbutt me! There's a bomb. I'm gonna die. Okay, that bomb decided to spawn directly on top of me. Sometimes. Love when that happens. Please, client, open up. I guarantee you someone could sniff the packets on Riot's client and make a more consistent, more reliable, faster client in JavaScript on a web page. You don't even have to download it to play League of Legends. I guarantee. That would have been really good. That would have been a really good run if I hadn't gone for the Yumi quest, but I had Car, so I felt like I could do it, but I should have just focused on killing bombs with Car. I need to start making better... I need to start making better decisions in general, but... actually have that skill in my brain. Oh yeah, I wanted to show you double damage bug. Let's see if I can get no enemies to my right for long enough. Here's a bruiser that'll stay with us for a while. There it was. There it was again. Almost. I think it's a little lower now because it's below me. There it is. Double damage. Double damage. Double damage. So yeah, it's a consistent angle that you could hold if someone was making a TAS of this game. I don't know how that would happen, why someone would do that, or how someone would do that. But if they were, they could absolutely use that to make early game a bit easier. By guaranteeing double damage on all of the enemies. The Annihilator, the Annihilator's DPS on bosses. You want to take a guess on how high it is? Because I guarantee it's lower than you think. For reference, it does 2,000 damage every minute. It's 32 DPS against bosses. It's completely useless against bosses. It's great for dealing with waves, obviously, because it one-shots them. But it only one-shots a wave every minute, longer than with if you don't take if you take into account the fact that it has to level up to get a minute count, to get a minute cooldown. Heal on kill, that makes me actively weaker. But yeah, the Annihilator's boss DPS is horrible. So, it's a fun weapon, I like it. I just will never take it because it's not good against bosses, and it's only useful every minute or so, or potentially longer. So it's cool. Like, it's a cool idea. And its visuals are decent. Sure. I should have looked how far away I have to be to even start getting the distant bonus. But to get the close bonus on the deal damage to close enemies, you have to be within Master Yi's attack range, right? It's within 200 range. Is Master Yi still 200, or did they nerf him back to a sane number? Or was that Tryndamere? Someone got buffed to 200 and it was dumb, and then they were like, yeah, that's dumb, and they changed it back. Survive within the circle, okay. Dodgeball. Can the cannons not shoot over here? Can they not shoot that far? I didn't know that. Because I didn't see a single cannon shot over there. I was expecting the cannons to start clearing that wave and make it easier to survive, but I guess they don't shoot over there. I don't go down there enough to know, except for the Belveth trials. And the double damage works at any actual character to enemy angle, even if it only works at specific weapon. There was double damage. Weapon locations. I don't know how to describe the difference between the two. So like you can still get double damage on enemies that are below you and stuff. You just have to be holding the correct direction. There's double damage. So yeah, it's inconsistent. In real gameplay, what? Double up, level up from the golden experience, I guess. It's inconsistent in actual gameplay just because it's nearly... It's not cursor pixel perfect, but it's basically hitbox pixel perfect. So it's pretty hard to hit for humans. Please, thank you. In one of the attempts on the warehouse on my main, before I spent all the gold, it had accumulated to be able to play, or to be able to carry my friend. I pressed E to cancel my E, and Briar just stopped moving, period. It didn't matter how many times I clicked, didn't matter how many times I spammed WSD, the game just decided that Briar was asleep or something. She just never moved again and died. So there it is. Let's get it over to Tibbers. And ult through it. Fire, heck yeah. I probably should have left that on the ground for Card Collector, because I'm right here already. Race to the finish. It's not the worst possible spot it could have been. I'll give it that, but it is pretty bad. But at least it's still going to be a while before the next wave spawns. I've only really memorized a couple of times on this map. I don't know why. I think it's because the canisters don't spawn. There's no canisters for me to pick up at specific times, so I don't have as much incentive to memorize timers like I did on the outskirts. But I know when the first Yumi quest spawns, I know when the first Seahorse spawns, and then that's it. My brain just decided to not even care about any of the other timers. I guess I'm evolving Tibbers first. Holy cow. But he is good. He is really good evolve, or he's really good evolved, but not because of his evolution. His evolution does increase his damage a little bit, but it's not to a super important degree. Okay. But the fact he's AoE makes him really good. Especially considering his DPS rivals that of Blaster. Gosh dang it. What am I missing? Max health. What would I give up? I have the two most important weapons, so I think I can still get along without Bunny Blaster. Without the evolution, the damage of this is not going to be very good, but it's not horrible. And with already getting 5 minutes into the game, I want to play it out rather than just reroll. Well, at least he targeted a boss, even if he didn't target the elite I was trying to get him to target. Radiant Field. I need max health, because that increases the damage of Radiant Field, that increases the damage of my main weapon, it increases the healing on my E. It's just, it is important. Holy cow. I did not feel like I took 2 hits, but I guess I did. He is targeted onto the elite, that's good. He is despawned. Or no, now he's despawned. Armor's good. More blaster. That's the only thing I really could have taken in that level up. Dang it. But oh well, at least it got me to evolved level. When does whatever spawns next spawn? Next is the mantas, which spawn now apparently at 6:45. Same time as the mantas on the outskirts. Good to know. What? Oh yeah, I don't have max health, so I can't evolve that yet. Just run. Next boss wave is what? It's the double Cogmaw. Right? Well, I'm probably gonna die here. Still not out of the woods yet, but I'm feeling a lot more confident in surviving than I did a second ago. Yeah, there's the double Cogma wave. Okay, there's all the bombs gone. Can this second Cogma please come outside? Okay, I can evolve one of the most important ones. I still don't have max health. If I have to, crit chance wouldn't be horrible because it is plus 300 and something DPS on a blaster. And I do have a suboptimal weapon that evolves off crit. Because it's only 277 DPS after evolution. assuming each wave has one... Well, it's random. The amount of... The DPS of evolved Mega Blast is random. So I can't say any definitive numbers on it. But I just assumed one... What in the world is it called? Ouch. Guess I'm not evolving my main weapon. I just assumed one projectile from each wave of blasts from Mega Blast. One orbital strike from Mega Blast from each wave of orbital strikes hit the boss. And it's 277 DPS. I did not count in crit, and it does have bonus crit, so it'd be 35% higher than that. And it could even go up to significantly higher than that. If the boss... I got double damage on the crate, because I can't kill crates in one hit. Unless I crit and didn't notice. Do crates have pop-up damage pop-ups? I think they do. Yeah, they do. If there were a bunch of enemies on top of Aatrox, so that the random targeting of Mega Blast hit Aatrox with more than one from each wave, it would probably be the highest DPS in the game, because it spawns a minimum of 2 orbital strikes per wave. So it could be at minimum, with good RNG, double 1.35 times 277. Slightly above a third more. I shouldn't be doing math in my head. I can't do math in my head, period. I have a real hard time with that for whatever reason. I can use a calculator pretty well. But I just can't actually do the math in my head at all. So I should really not be trying to calculate 35% of 277. Dang it. Okay, good. I went way late on the, on my ult there. There's 2 different cannon shots that's going to land on him. And it still didn't kill him. Cool. But with how close he is to dead, I'm pretty sure I can head out to the, I'm just going to walk up to him and kill him. Head out to the Uniquest. I have all my stats. And this is the solo bruiser wave, so it's going to be more annoying to get yarn done than normal. I'll take Experienced Fighter. 10% XP is pretty good. And the damage isn't bad, but it's not consistent. Luckily, at least the first wave. The second wave spawns some, but the first wave of Aatrox spawns a ton of enemies too. Tibbers, can you please have AI? There's enemies directly on top of you. Attack them. That's what he did during the pillar that was basically second to last pillar on Phase 1. Or last pillar on Phase 1, because the pillar that stops you from getting to Phase 2 could technically be considered on Phase 2. However you want to count it. However you want to count it, I was basically through Phase 1. Tibbers still did not target the elite with all that happening. Cool. Okay, there we go. Now you target the elite. I'm gonna go make you do more damage by getting experience. So that hopefully this guy dies before this boon wears off. He's not going to die before this boon wears off. I want to say you can tell that this mode, this mode was made by one guy, but that's not as mean as I want to be. With the bugs that are all over the place. Tibbers just sometimes deciding to not attack, the double damage bug. The Nocturnes, which I've been calling the Dashers, doing 7,000 times damage to Briar while she's in her E, because it can hit Briar in her E multiple times for whatever reason. It's not a bug, but that elite having more health than mini-bosses. I'll take the weapon, I think. Yeah. All the quests that have been bugged over the duration of the swarm existing. Gosh dang it, Tibbers. That wasn't a bug, that was just Tibbers not knowing when to kill that guy. Okay, well, I'm gonna die. I can't believe I'm not dead. Already. Okay. Well, I definitely can't get around that. Is this expert mode? It is hard mode. I have no upgrades. Welcome to the chat, someone who's already left. But I have no upgrades. Everything's at 0. It's hard mode. It is hard. Well, it's RNG heavy. I don't know what I need to consistently get through bombs with this build. With the previous build, static sword evolution could get me through it consistently, because 2 ticks, or applying the AoE and then a tick of the AoE would kill enemies, or would kill bombs. But now I need, like, blaster evolution or something, or at least for enemies to be further away than the bombs, so that the blaster can hit the bombs 3 times. I'm gonna get hit a couple times just so I do more damage and move faster, because I don't like getting cornered. I want to stay out here where the bombs, or where the cannons shoot. I should have taken bunny guns rather than duration. But oh well. What? I thought he was targeted on a bruiser. Haste. And did I not put hard in the stream title? Am I dumb? Cool. It's early enough in the game that I'm going to go ahead and reroll that. Oh, I still have it as unlocking support pet. Whoops. Let's go ahead and change that. You can tell I'm not a streamer. I'm streaming, yes. But I'm not a streamer. There's a difference. I'm gonna change the playlist after this game. I have 1,571 songs on just one massive playlist, but I have VLC, which lets me search by specific terms, and I have a few of my songs set up to be able to search them as basically as a sub-playlist. So right now it's on my sub-playlist called Hype Songs, and I don't know what to call the other sub-playlist I have, so I just named it Man Songs. I don't know what to call it. It makes me feel a specific way I don't know how to describe. Or all the songs in there do. So I don't know what to name it. I just called it Man Songs. And I didn't do math on if, like, getting the projectile upgrade with Blaster would be better than evolving the Tibbers and Bunny Gun, or if maybe I could get, if I get projectiles, maybe I could get another different projectile weapon. There's another person in chat. Hello, I don't know who you are. I cannot read chat while I'm in game. But welcome to the stream, someone who's already left. Or at least is not showing up in the users in chat thing on the streamer. I didn't change my playlist. But yeah, I can't read chat while I'm in game. So, sorry about that, but I will be able to talk to you in, at most, 20 minutes. Or no, 20 minutes would be Aatrox 1. In at most 25 minutes. If I manage to beat Aatrox Phase 2. Which is unlikely, but it's possible. But depending on RNG, I might see ya in just a couple seconds. I got stats I care about, so I'm not gonna see you right now. Tibbers is almost definitely the best early game weapon, because he can deal with bosses like we talked about the other day, while you're just focusing on survival. But he's also apparently one of the best late game weapons. The cooldown between individual Tibbers spawns is 13 seconds before ability haste, which does lower his DPS quite a bit. While he's active, if we completely excluded cooldowns, he is definitely the highest DPS in the game. Even, or at least before we include upgrades like projectile count and base crit chance, Tibbers is the best. While active, he's the highest DPS in the game. But if we include the fact that he has a cooldown, he's quote-unquote only as good as what I thought was the best single target weapon in the game while being AoE. So, you know, just kinda good. If I could forgo having my starting weapon, I would absolutely choose Tibbers as my starting weapon. Like, if Annie was in this game mode, I think Briar's healing would still be better than starting with Tibbers, but it would be pretty close. Though I assume they'd make Tibbers worse than he is if he was a character weapon. I don't have Tibbers. That's why this is taking me. That's why these guys are living for so long. I've been talking about him, but I don't have him. There he is. Don't touch me. There it is, one dead. Sadly, this is going long into the bruiser. He was close enough to hit me. Into the bruiser wave, so I don't think I'm... Heck, it went all the way into the Zac Blob wave. So I'm definitely not going to be able to do that uni quest, at least for multiple minutes still. And the Belveth quest is in the worst possible spot. Belveth Trial. Worst. I don't know if I said best, but going back through my memories, it felt like I said best. It's the worst. He's so close to dead. Do I have Blaster? I do. Shoot him, shoot him, shoot him, shoot him with Blaster, shoot him with Blaster. Why did Blaster not shoot him whenever he was close enough to headbutt me? No one else was close enough to hit me. Blaster still didn't shoot him. That's crazy. Big Shield's fine. Basically locks in a plus 60% damage. What? That can't be right. Right, I already have plus 30%. A plus 38% damage. Yeah, it's gonna be a while before I'm allowed inside. Not having experience hurts. I might recalculate non-evolved bunny blasters and see if I can go for experience instead of duration. But also without duration, Tibbers would be significantly worse overall DPS. It's not quite plus 60% damage. It's not even close to plus 60% damage, really. But the... Whoops, I thought I had a bit more time on my ult. No water left. Sad days. Since no water's not here, I'm going to go back and try to calculate that. Bunny was 239 without duration. And Tibbers was 697. So I could get Train instead of Bunny, and then get Experience instead of duration. Tibbers would be 575. Yeah, I think that's possible. So, let's try that. It's basically the build I was doing, but with Radiant instead of Static. I forgot to change my, thing again. Playlist. If anyone is in chat right now, can you please type playlist? Just so I can remember to change my playlist between games. With it dying that fast, I think I'm going to go ahead and try to get to the Yumi quest earlier than I normally would. Well, no, it's already 2:15. We're already almost 2:15, so the dude's about to spawn. There he is. There's the dude. %, better tibbers. Experience. Tibbers, please attack the guy with way more health than anything you've targeted. Blaster, I could have gotten train as well. Marathon. Hit me over the wall. Thank you. Please don't make me go back inside. Mission failed. Cool. That's one way to not make me go back inside. Death Trial and possibly in the second worst spot possible. Please, game. Why did she stand still? Why did Briar stand still? I was pressing WSD. I did not want to use my ult there. Ouch. I'm not gonna have my ult for the Manta wave. Which is annoying. That extra bit of healing is gone. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll have enough survivability through my E that I'll get my ult back. I did. Yeah, too many bombs around me, no way I could escape. It's 10:31. I'm gonna go play Arena. Where is...
Through the gates of hell, as we make our way to heaven, through the Nazi lines. Viva Victoria!
I need a... loading screen pretty bad. Maybe I'll make one tomorrow or tonight after I'm done streaming. What do I want to play? I don't just want to play Silas. Did it not update my tags? Or is the stream manager just bugging? Stream manager's just bugging. I get to see if you want to do something dumb. And then if you do want to do something dumb, I get to play something dumb too. Someone's in chat? No one's in chat. It just says viewers too, but no other person's in chat. Sad days. Or if they are in chat, I don't know how. Nope, they're gone. Viewer count just takes a while to update. You wanted to pick first and didn't know who you were going to pick?
No more cages.
I'm going my normal build, unless this guy... Okay. If he'd played something really dumb... Singe is decent, but if he had played something really dumb... like a support or a tank, I would have gone full 80. Rather than just Muramana. Let me turn up my volume a little bit. My music volume. Just a little bit. I guess 25% isn't... could be considered not just a little bit, but... it's going from 40% to 50%. And then I have it reduced even further for stream. Specifically for stream. Someone has joined the stream. Hello. It looks like they have left the stream. Goodbye. Or if they are here, the users in chat is slower than the viewer count. Which is possible, I don't know. I'm pretty sure the viewer count is slower than the users in chat, but maybe not. Hello to the stream. To the singular viewer I have. I know it says 2 viewers, Or at least on the stream manager it says 2 viewers. One of them is Nightbot. I feel like I'm taking the 80, or the armor, I mean. Because the Omnivamp's minimum... I'll take... I don't want to reroll this early, so I'm taking those. Definitely the double. 80 in it, in them off, cool.
At most tourneys, the fighters get money after they win the whole thing. Mage shall inherit the earth.
Hey, I've seen this guy a bunch.
The Messiah have suffered much, but get in my way, you suffer more. They can't hang us all.
Don't let one mistake hurt our morale. There's hope. Let's do it.
Join me or die!
Predict their path. My trial will
That killed me. I can't believe it killed me. For W. Tank.
First time I've had my neck in a noose.
There's a lot of auto attacks out there. There's a decent amount of CC out there too. Let me take this.
No more slums, no more dungeons. Noxian swine, Martian swine. They'll all end up at the slaughter. Fight the take what's ours! Just sowing the seeds of revenge.
Nice. Mud Thresh. Nothing. You okay, Thresh? There was no way that was gonna work. Sad days. I didn't get it. It's interesting that it doesn't give mana. Percent of mana. I guess champions are balanced around how much mana they have, but also mana regen is way higher in this mode. This has 40 AP, or 40 ability haste, right? Yeah. Not 40 AP. It'd be significantly worse if it had 40 AP. 40 AH. Ability haste. AH. Ability haste. Obviously AH would mean ability haste, but like, I don't know. Which is easier to say. I feel like ability haste is easier to say. I streamed for 6 hours today.
Only sheep need a leader. Call it
Ouch. Character. I tried to attack the plant, just couldn't. Nice. These are both really good. I'll take the W though, it's more healing.
good, evil, now it is I who tries hard. Embrace the chaos!
What? Ah, detonation orb killed me, okay. He got one of the really good ones, nice. His passive applies detonation orb, that's fun. I feel like Fue's ult would actually be better to take. Fiora's is funnier to take. I wish this showed how much stats are being shared. How many of each stat?
Brother against brother. Father against son. Give it up.
One step ahead.
A main seeker tried to test you. On guard. Blood.
I'll take Army Vamp. I'll take... I think I'll take health. It's near minimum health, never mind. I'll take Ability Haste. I just look at what stats they are first before I consider how many of them there are. You got 3 stat angles. I wish I got that. I want to steal Fizzle, I think. Because it doesn't make me stand in place for 7 years.
At last I've come for you, Shadow, my fellow. I used to be locked up, but I didn't care.
That didn't hit him. No. I thought it was in my W range. Got Weasel. Ari's pretty scary.
Let's level the playing field.
Heck yeah. Near maximum. One tick, I guess. Below maximum.
My sword.
You can't outrun a Fiora. I think I'll take the Omni Vamp. Again, I think I'll take the Omni Vamp. I'm gonna steal Terror Exalt this time.
Took a prison for me to find the pillars of heaven. Their resolve.
Gosh dang it. I flashed into his stun. Take it. Take the portal. Take the portal. Take the portal. Take the portal. Man. Really wish he'd taken the portal 7 years ago. That's crazy. He ulted twice. Hey, I have missing mana. Or mana. Missing AP. It's all gone. Not sure if you noticed, but you ran away from me at the very start of the fight. I can't run 7,000 miles per hour. I really hope this guy does a support or a tank so I can play Yasuo, because I don't play Yasuo and I feel like playing Yasuo. I never play Yasuo. I only play Yasuo and Opha, basically. That's an actual champion. Gonna lock in. You know what? I'll play Cassante.
Kill for hire, soldier of fortune. Gotta walk through fire for what's important. And the warrior's blood through your veins is coursing. Kill for hire, soldier of fortune. The whole world's watching every move. Take your shot, don't let it fall. All you got and all you ever need is one bullet in the chamber. Ready to take your aim.
Every sky.
Was necessary. Oh no, till or die, you're a mercenary. Now the whole world's watching.
Dang. Nice. We got the idea. Dang it. Can this go over this wall? No. It can't go over walls in general, can it? Nice. Double attack, or not really attack, but armor, attack, Double attack, attack, and attack. That's crazy. Ooh, nice.
A tidal wave? When does the reason become the blame? When does a man become a monster?
Anyone can build a weapon. Warriors. What are you hiding from? Fate or fear?
Don't walk on that. I can't believe that didn't kill him. I can't believe that blaze on the ground didn't kill my friend. Almost. I guess it depends on who we fight next.
It wouldn't be worth it. I see you don't like confidence.
I'm not gonna level up my life. Cool. I wanted to do that anyway.
Ascended warlords must. They are not so distant. Sometimes a warden.
Did I get the extra stack from him? I think I did.
Getting up from that one, folks. Those who dead. Keep wishing.
It increases healing, I guess. Or Omnivamp.
Surrender is a weakling's word. You're in my kingdom.
Come on. Jump on me and not my friend. Do you not know how to revive people? I could have gotten Anvil. Oh well.
Shift like the sun. Strike like the eagle. No monster commits.
That quest completion saved me for a while.
Through the gates of hell. As we
Yeah, let me just get on the Nami who's run 7,000 miles faster than me. I can't get onto her. I don't know if you know this, but watch what happens whenever I try to go for her. I can't get even close. I don't know what you're talking about. I can't get in Q range of her. She has 700 movement speed and a slow, and I don't have any of that. Don't worry, you'll get banned one of these days. Preferably today. Hugo pop, finally. Almost 40 seconds late. Cool, I get to go AP Yasuo now.
I look into your eyes and I think back to the sun of mine. You're as old as he
Annie?
was when I left for war. Will these actions haunt my days? Every man I've slain is the price I pay. Endless pain. Close your eyes and spare yourself the view. How could I hurt you? I'm just a man who's trying to go home. Even after all the years away from what I've known, I'm just a man who's fighting for his life. Deep down I would trade the world to see my son and wife. I'm just a man. But when does a comet become a meteor? When does a candle become a blaze? When does a man become a monster?
Please go something stupid so I can go AP Yasuo.
Does a
Please.
ripple become a tidal wave?
Go support.
Does the reason
Go a tank.
become the blame? When does
Go
a
something
man
stupid, I want to play AP
become a
Yasuo.
monster?
Okay, he's playing an actual champion. I'll play Silas. Where'd he go? Why am I blind? There he is.
Just a
Hmm?
man.
Dead angles, heck yeah. Might. More might. That's low on me, Vamp. How much physical damage is there? Quite a bit. There's also quite a bit of magic damage. I'll go on me, Vamp.
Only sheep need a leader. Noxian swine to Martian swine. They'll all end up at the slaughter. Behold! Once you've seen the truth, you can't keep living the lie. Frontier
Close.
from the rubble.
Take your shot, don't act a fool. All you got and all you ever need
How much CC is though?
is one bullet in the chamber. Breathe easy, take your aim, boy. Ain't nobody gonna save you.
Not enough that I'm gonna take anti-CC boots over anti-auto boots. I'm gonna take ability haste boots. Comps are too diverse to safely take anti-auto boots.
I'm a man without a country. Perhaps I'll take this in. Hello. Remember me.
I'm gonna go ahead and guarantee us the gold.
And that's how we slaughter swine.
Really?
sire suffered much. Get in my way, you will suffer more.
A little bitter for my
He instantly canceled his ult. Woo! Almost. I wonder if one of these two is correct over this, because of all the extra mana for Mermon to use. I love stealing Ari's ult. So many casts for my passive.
A man who seeks control is a man who needs to die. Magic cannot destroy.
I like this solution. I shouldn't take that, but whatever. Both would have been good. I think this one's better. Well, I think hers is better. She also got Mystic Punch, but it's not as insane.
Give it up.
Ouchie. Nice. Got stunned right into set ult. Ult. W. It might as well be his ult. Why in the world would you not get a... Heartsteel? Especially whenever you have Black Hole. The heck? I got some amount of AP, and I got a bunch of tenacity. Cool.
You're as old as he was.
After this game, I'm gonna go... I can only steal Casante's ult.
No prison can hold me. I will show them a world that's level the playing field.
Does her ult make you unable to auto? Did not know that. Definitely taking Camille's ult. What in the world is he building?
Just sowing the seeds of rebellion. Call it resistance.
Woo! And the hammer with Kaisa seems insane. Your ally. I've been getting pretty close to death a few times. I'm taking this. I'm taking swings.
Swine and shit. That's all they are. What's yours is mine.
Okay. Does she have... No, but she has this. I think I see who gets first. You're missing enough health to ult, dude. There we go. Definitely taking Garen's ult. Five. He has 50. That's 110 AD item right there. I'm gonna take this over that.
Through the gates of hell, as we make our way to heaven through the Nazi line.
Change-filled revolution.
Primo Victoria. Tank versus tank, let's go. Ripping paprika. What? Did I just see a... Ah. Taking the max out. I'm taking the max magic then. I think Q lowers my DPS. We have 90 health. She has no spell shield, so I can take her ult immediately.
How beautiful the world is without war.
Nice. Okay. King dash. Woo! That works too. Take it, take it, take it. No. So close. Max Smite Shard. Let's go. From a near minimum Might Shard to a Max Might Shard. Let's go. Going back to basics for her was a bad choice.
Give it up.
I got out of my ult. Well, her ult. No. 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 Sad days. Okay, I'm going to get off. I can't believe the Aurelia team didn't win. I guarantee that entire damage advantage he has over his ally entirely from that one fight where he took me to fire. And I healed for 7 trillion. Anyway, gonna go. See ya.